So we'll just go ahead and call the meeting to order at 6:08 p.m. And Carrie, if you can do a roll.
Okay, Mayor Studebaker, he's trying to connect, but he's not connected. Councilor Bichon is not here. Councilor Rigney?
Here.
Councilor Palmer? Not here. Councilor Wilson? And Councilor Gina?
Present.
Okay, we do not have a quorum.
You, Carrie, can proceed with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, and I don't believe we have any agenda adjustments. I do have, we don't have any announcements. I do have 2 items of correspondence that I wanted to read to the council. I can enter these in. One was requested that I read it into the record. The other one came by way of former Councilor Hinckley. I'll start with that one. It says, to Mayor Breckenridge, Mayor Studebaker, and Gold Hill City Council, I, Danielle M. Hinckley, do hereby resign my seat on the Gold Hill City Council effective March 10th, 2022. My seat is up for election in November 2022. Sincerely, Danielle Hinckley, and that was signed March 9th. That's the first piece of correspondence. Another item of correspondence that we received in January from Mr. David D. Hammond from Gold, Oregon. The subject is water service to 780 North Riverside Avenue, Gold Hill, Oregon. Dear City Manager, I have received a billing in the amount of $2679.71 for the work associated with my water service in city right of way. I am distressed about this charge and have the following comments. 1, this service should have been installed at the time of the land partition by the developer and inspected by city forces. 2, I previously discussed this with the council and it was agreed to install the water meter and backflow, which is done, and that you would make the main connection. I understand that the water tap and service line were found not to exist. Why am I responsible for past mistakes of the city? And 3, the bill includes a 20% restocking charge of $71.60 for parts. What parts? I don't think this is a fair charge, and I want it rescinded. Signed, David B. Hammond. And I will let the council know that last week we resolved this issue, and we were provided with a payment of $2679.71 from Mr. Hammond. So I'm available for any questions on that correspondence. And then public input. Carol, do you want, it looks like I have to wait until next council meeting. Do you want to make your pitch now since we won't be able to open up 7.1?
I'll just wait and do it at the appropriate time.
Okay.
Which I hope will be soon.
Okay. No public input, no public hearing, consent agenda, the action items we can't act on. So we go down to reports from councilors. Any reports?
I'd like to report, excuse me, that there has been a lot of active clearing by Tony and Shannon and some of our civilian helpers of the state park and the bike path, the beach. We're working on that, and we are still in progress with working with some school officials and a couple of other organizations regarding my little plan. That's my report for tonight.
Thank you, Councilor. Anybody else? The only department report I have for you is I will be sending out tomorrow a budget operation schedule. It's scheduled starting, I want to say the beginning of April all the way through June. You'll see that I've included some alternative dates in case we need extra hearings for the budget. And it's our intention to have everything wrapped up before June 30th. So I will get that out to the council tomorrow, and hopefully that way you'll have a good idea of what we have planned and what dates we'll be having these public hearings. And that's all I have for department reports. Anything for good of the order?
Jerry, were you supposed to have a meeting with the security company today?
In fact, Counselor, tomorrow I'm actually meeting with our insurance company in person to try and work through that. I pleaded with them last week, and then we've got to figure something out because I need to get somebody on board. So hopefully I'll have more for you tomorrow. I can send that in a memo to you guys, the results of that conversation. Hopefully have something to bring to you next meeting.
Okay, that'd be great. I thought it was today, but it's tomorrow. One other thing, are we looking into getting insurance on all of this new equipment that we've procured? The excavator,
Yes, and I'll work-
the trailer, everything?
Yes, I'll work with Carrie on that. And I don't want to put it on the spot now, but I can get back with you on that as well. But yes, the intention is to get it all insured.
Okay.
And Jerry, oh, one more thing, and it's a little more city hall business. I was thinking of possibly getting our progress reports or maybe our updated scheduled activities on our whiteboard there at the city hall. I think I can talk to you about that later.
Perfect. Sounds good.
One other thing, just a reminder in case you haven't thought about it, is Danielle was a check signer. So we need to take care of getting somebody else to sign checks, and that our bank takes forever. It's probably going to be something that needs to be on the next month's agenda. So, or the next meeting's agenda. So you might want to see what you got to do about that to get that taken care of.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jerry, also, does that take a lot of time? Because I'm available if we need somebody to do it.
I think probably the only thing that we have to do is have the council agree on who that person's going to be. So we'll have to at least wait until next council meeting, if I'm understanding that correctly.
I remember right. That's what we had to do the last couple of times.
Okay. Put it on my list for the next agenda.
Is
Any other business?
just kind of a question in regards to this conversation. Is there only one person approved for signatures? And if so, is there some reason we can't have more than one so we can skip over this sort of issue in the future?
No, there's three, Eric. There's three of us. Brad is one of them. I'm one of them, and Danielle was the third. But we always try to keep that third person active.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't going to turn into a stumbling block or something.
No, it shouldn't.
Excellent.
Okay. Is there any other business? All right, then I guess we'll adjourn at 6:16 p.m.
Thank you.